Will you look back when you're old and grey and think those dumb kids had a lot to say when we were trying to make this night one you'd remember? I don't care if my wheels don't turn, I don't care if my pipe don't burn, as long as I am flowing through your veins after I'm gone away.
Thursday night, and you know what that means.
It's time for the watch along. We've got Smiler123 in the chat. We thought that was a cup, but that was a cake. But it's actually a cup. But on this end, it looked more like a cake. But without further ado, I'm going to bring our guest in because I want to ask them about some trips they've done before we get the watch along going. So without further ado, it's Oli from Coasters With Mwah. How you doing?
Yay. Glad to have you on, Oli.
Is it working? We can hear you.
How are we doing?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, can I just ask you about? I know it's probably a little while ago now, because I used the clip in the intro. Just tell us about the snow at Fantasia.
Yeah, I got so we booked it like a few weeks before, and it's usually really cold that time of year. But I was like, oh, it'll be fine. Anyway, like 2 days later, it was like, oh yeah, it's gonna snow. I was like, okay, that's a bit worrying. We got there, it started snowing, but like everything was open, and it got really, really heavy. Got on Taron, and it was so painful. But it was like one of the most beautiful roller coaster experiences I've ever had. And yeah, but then everything went down about an hour later, and they tried so hard to get everything open, bless them. And even on the second day, they got everything open again, and it was really good, incredible operations. But it was really beautiful seeing that park in the snow. It really was, yeah.
Well, happy birthday tomorrow, Rachel. I've just seen it on the comments.
So if you anyone watching, I've got the link for what we're watching in the description. So if you want to watch along with us, wherever you are. But I don't know if you've got the video up, and then we'll start.
I was going to say, I'm really surprised how the ride actually ran so smoothly on the in the snow as well.
Oh, Taron.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I was like, was it Taron or was it something else? But that's what really surprised me. But it did look like it was just gliding.
Yeah, it was running kind of slow in places, but like nothing too noticeable.
Have you got the video ready?
Yeah, it's ready. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just play on 3, and then we can talk about Blackpool because it's brilliant.
Next to me, Bluetooth headphone. I won't be long.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
That's absolutely fine. How's everyone else in the comments whilst we're here so far? Oh, Ben, congratulations, by the way, as well.
2,000 subs.
Yeah.
Oh, congrats.
Yeah. You worked so hard to get it as well. Whereabouts is this video again, Mike?
It's in the description. We're going to watch episode 1 and maybe episode 2. I think we've got enough time. Mm-hmm. It's a 1998 documentary. Oh, he's got it ready. Shall we? Shall we just press play on 0 and hopefully we don't get adverts at different times and things like that?
Is everyone watching in the comments?
I hope so. Yeah, I'll put it in the description if people want to watch the Blackpool documentary along with us. We're going to watch the first 2 episodes tonight. So if we press play on 3.
Okay.
What? 1, 2, 3.
Right, I'm playing.
Wow, Trey, you were working on Mystic Timbers when it valleyed in the snow.
Valleyed in the snow? What was that like?
I really want to go to Kings Island. It looks incredible.
What's that like? Did you have to evac people? Was there anyone on it, Trey? Tell us, Trey, if there's anyone on it.
Yeah, please.
Oh my gosh, the big one.
Did you miss the big one on opening day?
I kind of did because everyone was really excited and there was a bit of a buzz, but as a coaster, not really. I don't know. Faster monorail, isn't it?
Yeah, after the first drop, I do think. What do you think about the seeing Hyperia, the Top Go on it?
Honestly, it was incredible. Like I drove past it the other day, and it was all lit up because it was at night. And I honestly was like, I had like goosebumps. I was gonna start crying. I was like, oh my god, it's incredible. Yeah, it looks really good. Yeah. Are you guys gonna go on it? Like on opening
I'm
day?
more excited for Hyperion than Nemesis, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Now that I've seen it go up and had some really good rides on Icon the other day, it's just made me so excited for it. Like 100%.
I haven't said that. It's stop mid-climb. Anyone who's watching along, big one's just stop.
Do you know what I find hilarious? Whoever was on the front seat was like, their face was just constantly like that as they're on the ride, and I'm like, how can you travel like that? I don't know.
I did that once on Galactica when it was VR.
Oh my gosh, no.
Really?
Just like, side like that.
I feel like we live in a time now where this can sound really bad, and I don't hate Nemesis. Everyone thinks I do, but when I was like, say, 10 years ago, and like before that, everyone would just be like, before I even got on roller coasters, everyone's like, Nemesis is the best coaster in the country, and you just get told that all the time. And sometimes when you're told something like that, you just don't like hearing it all the time, and it kind of puts you off. And now we live in a time where there's so many other great coasters. There are people that like other stuff. Whereas, like 15 years ago, everyone was just like, yeah, Nemesis is the best. Whereas now it's such a great time to be alive because some people are going to love Hyperion. Some people, although it's wrong, like Smile are the best, and it's great. I don't know what you think about that.
But every single one of them,
it's true.
Different reasons. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not all the same.
I think Hyperion is something else, though.
People like it. Certain rides.
Oh, we've got to get face paint when we go to Towers.
I've always said that for Halloween. So we need face paint.
Yeah, I really like Megaphobia. That's my favourite coaster in the UK.
Yeah. I do like Megaphobia. The only thing I don't like about it is after that first drop, it kind of goes into this field that's out of view. And I was like, oh, I expected it to be more going around the houses sort of thing.
I didn't even know
if it was fully themed, it would be world class, like honestly.
Adventure Times is here. Saying hello.
Hi,
Adventure Times.
Wow.
We're watching Pleasure Beach episode 1. We've got the link in the description if you want to watch along.
There's certain things that I remember when I went about like 17, 18 years ago.
Oh, about Pleasure Beach?
Yeah. But I didn't really go on much.
First time I went was last year.
I think it's a good. I didn't always think that, but I think it's a good park now. I think it's got better since they didn't let people go in for free.
It is always busy though, isn't it, as well? Like, I don't think you ever see like an empty Blackpool, do you, nowadays?
It happens.
Lockdown, probably. I'm guessing. Every time there's someone's vlogging or something, there's always people in the background. So
true. I've never not been at a weekend either. I can imagine it does get quiet, but I don't know. I've never seen it.
I've seen it reasonably busy, but
those trains look different on Alice in Wonderland.
That's probably why they've expected.
Yeah, same train. It's just a bit more rundown.
I like the way the main boss guy of operations is just walking in, even though the other guy's got it under control. It's like, get it done.
Yeah.
There he is as well. Yeah, it's like, get on with it.
He's just there, like, I'll double check just in case.
I don't know how true this is. Apparently, that Alice in Wonderland ride, the guy who owned Pleasure Beach was friends with Walt Disney, and he kind of talked to him about some of the stuff. Or there's something about it.
Yeah. So Walt Disney visited like 3 parks. It was Pleasure Beach, Tivoli Gardens, and Efteling when he was trying to get inspiration for Disneyland.
Love the Pleasure Beach documentary. Was fun. So different back in those days.
It's the same with like Alton Towers, I think, as well. And Thought Park. I often think if they had the space, Alton Towers should just have an area that's just like nostalgia themed and have like the black hole back and have a couple of other things so people can go, okay, these are the rides we used to like.
Well, I'm hoping
I
they
do
kind of
like
do that for Hyperion.
I'll bring some of the old rides back for that area.
Yeah, because when you walk down Monk's Walk, you've got the Rocky Express down there, and you've also got one of the Loggers Leap boats. And I'm wondering if maybe they're going to have them like dotted around the area. I don't know. We can hope.
Yeah, Coasters with Joneses, but I knew it was something about Walt Disney let them have permission for something, and that's probably why they've never changed it, because they've got the permissions. Like they might as well keep it.
Oh, this
Amanda
is
Thompson, the
The new
tyrant she would later
machine.
become.
Oh goodness.
Oh my god. Harsh.
Number one coaster. I think you said it earlier.
Oh, smoking indoors.
What is your current number one coaster? I'd have to say Taron at the moment.
I think mine is I've not been in it in a lot of years, but Wodan at Europa Park.
Cool, nice, love it.
If the name Untamed wasn't taken, they should have called Wodan Untamed, because that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Mine would be the wooden one at Pleasure Beach. Not Pleasure Beach. When we went to
Oakwood.
Not Oakwood.
Oh, don't say Gulliver's.
No, the one that Knox went on that actually videoed.
Roller coaster
oh my
at
gosh, I can't
Pleasure Beach,
remember.
Great Yarmouth. It's called Roller
I
Coaster.
love it. Just the whole like
Cool.
guy in the middle with the brake. It's just the
Yeah.
traditional like old.
Or the fact they batch
school
it so quick, it's still moving through the
wooden
station.
roller coaster. It's just I can't explain it. I just like my wooden coasters, to be fair, but it's the sounds and it's just brilliant. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Love it, yeah. I want to try going there at some point. I went to Joyland as a kid, but we never actually got on the actual roller coasters.
Yeah.
Joyland's great. It reminds me of when they do those challenges where you can only build on like 1 or 2 tiles on Roller Coaster Tycoon. You know, they just fit so much stuff on top.
We got Adventure Times. Why does Charlie and the Chocolate Factory music play in Alice? I'm actually not sure. We were all wondering that the other day. Is the I've got a golden ticket?
In the Pleasure Beach Great Yarmouth, they actually play It's a Small World in one of their dot rides. I'm sure they don't have the permission for that.
Really?
Yeah, they do.
Well,
Yeah.
Dot ride that goes under the roller coaster.
Yeah. We'll have to go visit there again. That one and
Pleasurewood Hills before they close that down.
Where is Pleasurewood Hills?
It's Lowestoft. They say between Lowestoft and Great Yarmouth, but it's
like
technically
sort of
Lowestoft.
Suffolk way.
Oh yeah, it's on the east coast.
Hi.
Oh, Surf Girl's here.
Hope you're well.
Hello.
It's great to have you on the show as well.
It was great to be on the show. The live. We were on. We've been on like one person's live in this country. In the States, we've been on many lives.
Yeah.
They love us stateside.
2 or 3 times now, and yeah, it's been good. I mean, can we mention the name?
What, Spaceman and Dave?
Spaceman and Dave.
And obviously follow Surfer Girl. She does Pins Day Wednesdays, which she shows you merch that she's got, mainly pins.
And it's been nice. It can be things about Disney, it can be anything really. It's just nice that everyone gets together.
I miss this gold mine train, although I do like Wallace and Gromit.
Is it a cred though? Is the big question.
I don't get in that conversation anymore because people never like my answer. What's funny was I don't know if they still do it, but on very long time ago on the Coaster Force forums, you used to be able to write your own coaster count on your profile. And if people went to your profile, they could see the list. And then people just started writing down log flume, this, that, and the other, just so the number would go up. Because you could write whatever you wanted. It's insane. It is a cred. Tilly's saying it's a cred.
Oh, hi, Tilly.
But the one that always got a lot of arguments on there was one user specifically I won't name, and they said that it used to be Hydro, but Drench at Oakwood was a cred because of the things used in the lift hill and everything. And then everyone was going, yeah, but it coasts. It doesn't go on a track to get back to the station. It's on water, and that used to get a lot of arguments.
I think Ghost Train is a cred. After going on it, definitely a cred.
I love the Ghost Train at Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
It's great. I only went on it once this time. It's really good.
I like the one at, as much as the event wasn't that great, the one at Halloween Farm, because they used the same one, didn't they? Because it's like a travelling one, but the one they had, it was quite fun.
Yeah, when
Not
we were at
great.
Cato's.
Yeah, but it was called Halloween Farm. Harry's saying Ghost Train is a cred.
It is a cred.
Well,
It's got a lift hill, and it's got a drop, and it's got a forceful turn.
Is Blackpool the Ghost Train where, when you go down the hill into that last bit, there's like a couple of ghosts on bicycles going? So yeah, that's the one bit. You asked me about that whole Ghost Train. That's the one scene I remember.
Yeah. One thing that made me laugh, there's like a lift hill that goes down.
Yeah,
It like,
it's like you're
you down
controlled.
at the end. What
Trim
does it
brakes.
lift it sort of? Yeah, but it
It's
was
a bit
so
like
bad.
13's drop when you hit the trim brakes. You're like, we should be
Me
going
and Kate were
faster.
just like, huh? What is this if it's not a lift hill?
I've not got a link, but everyone should check out. Is it Coaster Queen or the Coaster Queen?
That Coaster Queen.
That Coaster Queen, right?
Yeah.
Check out. Oh, she's smoking on the phone.
This is what I was at.
This is the woman who owns it now.
Really?
Yeah. Her dad was still alive then, I believe, but she owns it now.
Oh my gosh.
What did you think about Amanda Thompson's social media post about don't believe all this new... I can't remember how I'm paraphrasing, but...
Yeah.
Did you see it? I actually thought it was good. I thought, well, she just said, look, this is what's happening. Don't believe...
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I could see why people are annoyed about it, but it's kind of iconic in a way. I don't know.
It's nice to have someone who owns a park being like that rather than really reserved.
Yeah.
You see, like, she's the way they don't teach you to behave, and then you've got like Bianca Arntaus, who's
she's
being
really not afraid to speak her mind, which is great.
Maintenance climbing over the. I don't remember this ride. This was before my time, I think.
What's this one?
I don't know.
Although what happened
Some
where
indoor coaster.
I didn't see the actual tweet, but she said something about like pass holders being the only ones who complain or something like that. I think this was a while ago.
That's because they're the only people that visit more than once.
Yeah.
Everyone else is like, I'm not coming back here anyway. Do you think they should change it into this is going to cause people to riot, but do you think they should change it into like an actual theme park? What I mean by that is they've got the rides and everything, but everything seems disjointed in the way it's themed, I think. It'd be nice to have like an actual area that's all... Would that work?
But it's weird because you go in and everyone's wearing like suits and it's like a very grand entrance. And then some of the parks just don't have that energy. It's very... I love the park, don't get me wrong, but it's almost a park of two halves.
Alec Baldwin.
And then some of the rides have got such potential, like River Caves. Some of the theming pieces are so big and like crazy.
Some of the rooms are massive in there.
Yeah, but like if they just elevated it a bit more, they could actually have a world-class dark ride.
I think we need to go visit Pleasure Beach for a weekend.
We will do it at some point, yeah. I want to visit somewhere near there, which I'm keeping quiet at the moment.
Pardon?
Come to closing weekend.
Yeah, don't visit till it's cold now. I like going to Illuminations and going on Ice Blast, which isn't called Ice Blast anymore, is it? I know she went off about that as well.
It sounds silly, but I want to try everything. It's just obviously the rides, but then going up the tower as well.
Oh yeah, that's on the annual pass.
I've never been on that, but I think I might freak out at the same time.
I've not been to the very top because it was closed because it was a windy day, but we got the...
That and the dungeons.
And Passage del Terror.
Yeah.
Two Swords
Which
as
I've
well.
heard Timothy the Clown. I've heard something. But
You mentioned clown and we see some random policeman in pink.
Whoa.
Is that a policeman? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or is it... Why has he got pink?
Like community officer.
Oh, right.
I think.
Oh, he's security, okay. He looks like a policeman, though.
He looks more like parking fine. He like give you a parking fine. Oh.
Oh, I went on the Grand National the other day for the first time.
What was that like? Did you get any high fives?
No, what do you mean?
Are we talking about the same ride?
Not with all the horses.
You high fived the people on the other.
Oh no! Yeah, I'll tell you what, it was too rough, and I was in so much pain that I could only think about getting off, let alone being like, "Oh, high five."
See, I don't mind water rides. I just don't like the coldness of the water. The actual being wet, I don't mind. But
Yeah,
Maybe we could go like during a hot.
I thought that was Amanda Thompson dancing then.
I thought it was as well.
That's brilliant.
it was freezing.
Oh, it's going to be freezing in the summer.
Is it?
Did that go down during the day?
You what, sorry?
Did that go down during the day, Valhalla?
Oh my gosh.
So it did until sorry, it didn't until right at the end. And I saw a few people who, one of my friends, Sophia, and her group got evac'd like twice. And then apparently the people who were left in the queue after it got evac'd and it broke down, I had stories about like the staff were just looking at them like in disgust, like, why are you here, kind of thing. Which is it's just from what I've heard from like other people's TikToks and Instagrams and stuff like that. But yeah. So
did it say what
it was just like right at the end. But none of the effects were working on it. It was a really bad ride. I still enjoyed it because it's just the atmosphere and you know, just the pure layout and all that, but nothing was working.
I don't know. I'm kind of reading like the subtitles.
That bit in the middle of the park where it's just got that ramp bit going up. It reminds me of the one at Chester Zoo. Went to Chester Zoo recently, and there's a bridge in the middle of the zoo. And then Andy, who was with us from Coasters With Mwah, well, all of them were with us, but he told me, and then he showed me, there is a what do you call it? A public footpath that runs through the middle of the zoo. So there has to be a bridge to get to the other. So you're seeing these people walking dogs and stuff right next to a vulture enclosure. It's like insane.
Harry, I have known 2 people to go on Valhalla and had evacuations.
Oh, talking about creds, if you get evac'd on the break run,
points.
does it count as a cred or do you have to go around again?
That's an interesting question. I would say it depends on the coaster and how much you've enjoyed it. So if I did Grand National and got stuck on the break run, I'd count it as a cred.
Could you imagine that?
Yeah, like, I don't want to go through that pain again.
Your coaster cred, it counts as a point number if you don't enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to smile.
But then if I've
got 0.5 coaster cred.
On it. You what, sorry?
It's like 0.5 of a coaster cred because I don't enjoy Smiler that much, you know. You count creds, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much? What's the magic number?
124, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. I've been on it both sides before, but I agree with that, Andy.
Grand National is only a cred if you ride both sides.
Yeah, because it's one track, isn't it? It's one big track. You come back in the opposite side, don't you? Yeah, you come back in the opposite station.
Oh,
it's one big circuit.
Yeah,
you never noticed that?
No.
That's Avalanche, yeah.
It scares me, that one. I have been on it, but it just scares me because it's not on a track.
No, it just reminds me of.
I only just noticed that. That's crazy.
This is a big thing now.
It was like,
they've got a similar ride to this at Europa Park, and when we were queuing for it, I sat at the front, and there was some German guy I didn't know waiting next to the front, and he was smiling at me. He said something funny. He went, "Yeah, he's a kid." And don't ask me why I did this. It probably looked threatening. I just went English. He looked back at me like, "Oh."
Lol.
Yeah, maybe it's a kind of Mobius sleep, I guess, the one that can exist.
Yeah, but I've been on a West Coast Races, which is a Mobius loop. But I think that literally goes around the track twice.
Oh, so you actually do the whole?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, we got on the right side and got off on the left side. That's nuts.
Oh my
So
God,
that's fascinating.
I can't believe it's only just hit you. You're kind of like having a revelation there.
I know. Yeah, but surely it's 2 creds, no?
Well, it depends.
Because
It then enters the realm of, is a boomerang coaster a cred because you don't do a full circuit? It's kind of cut up and you go back the way you came. Or is that 2 creds?
One cred.
I would say Grand National is one cred, but I think for the sake of people winning an extra number, they'll probably say it's 2.
So yeah, I would think it's 2, but yeah, it only comes up as 1 on Log Ride. So I don't know.
So he's gone to first aid because he panicked. Oh no, he is hurt.
Yeah, one of them, he kind of like it. Yeah, it crashed into it. One of them's hurt the leg, but then there's another one that's hurt their arm.
This looks like they're trying. It probably is serious, but it looks like they're trying to over dramatize something that's not serious in the way. It looked like he could have got off the bed himself, but the 2 men carried him off and put him in a wheelchair.
Well, he's complaining of chest pains.
I wonder if Helen O'Neill still works there. She's been rushed in from home. The public relations director of Pleasure Beach has been rushed in from home.
I'll tell you what you should do. You should try and get some of these people on the podcast and interview them.
What, these people on this show? Are they still alive?
People would love that. I'd tune in.
Try it now.
Yeah, surely they're still alive.
I don't know if JR's still alive.
Like Helen O'Neill, you could just tell she's an icon.
Oh, talking about icons, we've got to set up this this catwalk thing that's going to happen on opening day.
Yeah, I'm up for that. I'll tell all of my adoring fans to be there, all 5 of them.
Yay!
I was thinking we won't show it. We've got a big box of giveaway stuff, and we haven't done many giveaways recently.
Yes.
So I was thinking,
a huge box
you can strut your stuff, Ollie, but I think me and you should be judges, and then someone wins a prize.
Yeah. Okay.
It'll be an annual thing, won't it? Alton Towers opening day catwalk.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good.
We'll get moved along. They'll go, this isn't official Alton Towers stuff. Move along.
We'll have a look what prizes we've got after the live and stuff. And
Oh, JR died.
choose.
Oh, that's sad.
That happened.
Yeah,
in Avalon.
I'm
That's
already
insane.
starting to think about my outfit for Nemesis.
Are you making like a proper outfit, or is it just going to be like color coordinated?
Is it cosplay or?
I don't
shirt?
know.
What?
Yeah, I need to figure something out. I found out the other day that Jeffrey Thompson. That Jeffrey Thompson died on Amanda's. Oh,
That might explain why she's like
that's
she is.
awful. Yeah, that's really awful.
See, Dave says that, but I can see Dave strutting his stuff. He almost looked like
Dave.
he would have been strutting his stuff. He did a photo of, is it the lake near Thorpe Park, Dave, that was flooded recently when you were there? It was some lake that was flooded, and he was smirking, and I can imagine him dancing, going, look, it's flooded. That's what he looked like he was doing a photo of.
Yeah, you got to strut your stuff. Come on.
What about the merch? Do you think the merch is going to sell out? For Nemesis?
The Nemesis merch?
Yeah.
Probably on day 1, yeah, 100%.
Do you think a lot of it's going to end up on eBay?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. It'd be like the Prime, but the Prime of theme parks.
Yeah. Do you think they've built its own shop?
You what, sorry?
Do you think they've built a shop for Nemesis?
Apparently they have, haven't they? Or there's like some kind of building which is like conspiring.
Oh, you mean the Edge? The redone The Edge? Is that?
Yeah. Is that not going to be the shop?
That'd be better as a retail space, yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know what's happening because obviously it opens next week, and like some of the pictures I've seen, it still looks like there's a lot of work to be done to like the area.
Yeah, I feel like as long as the ride's running, no one's going to mind. They can add stuff later on, I think.
Yeah, true.
Have they showed the entrance for Nemesis yet?
I don't know. I think there was that bit of track that was outside, wasn't there? That a lot of people.
Yeah,
say
I think that's going to be used
again.
as theming to look like a bit of track the monster's got or something. I can't imagine them need to replace that because they need to do testing on it.
Yeah.
But well, there's a theory going around that
Restart.
there's a theory going around that the sign above the entrance is going to be 3D printed out of plastic and not metal,
Oh, really?
like the Disney 100 coins around the park.
I don't know how I feel
They've
about
3D
that.
printed out of plastic on an industrial level. No one else is going to care, but that's the thing I'm going to.
Yeah.
That's the thing that'll be in my blog.
Yeah, you should make it the thumbnail. It'll be like, this sign annoyed me, and then just like do angry face.
It might be metal yet. They might have learnt their lesson.
Maybe.
I don't know. I've been avoiding everything on Nemesis, but I don't know. Would you say I'm going to have a better experience than someone who's gone, I've seen all the photos, I've seen all these aerial shots, I know where everything is, I'm going to walk in, I know the floor plan, look at this, it's great. Or do you think I'm going to have a better time because I don't know any of it?
Yeah, probably the latter. Don't know anything. It's all going to be a surprise.
When everyone's doing their vlogs going, I saw this online, I'll be like, I saw none of it. Everyone, I saw. We were saying the other day, weren't we? When there's going to be some kind of ceremony when it opens, right?
Yeah.
And everyone's going to be filming, stood next to each other. Everyone's going to be filming for their vlog. If you say something out loud at that point, it's going to be in everyone's vlog and ruin their vlog because.
Yeah. Subscribe to Coasters with Mwah.
Yeah, subscribe to Coasters with Mwah. Oh, episode 1 is over.
Oh, it is.
Did you catch any of it? I caught parts of it.
But hang on.
We'll do a countdown for episode 2.
Episode 2 coming soon. Hang on, Oli Mwah going to Towers on the 16th. I am, yes. I am indeed. I'll be there. I think everyone's going to be there. It's going to be very overwhelming, isn't it?
Do you want to watch the second episode then?
Yeah, let's do it.
We'll play on.
You send me
got
that
it up
as well. I think
is it not on related? No, I've not sent it to you. I
No.
thought it'd be related down the side. Mine was.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it is. Let me have a look. Yeah,
If not,
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'm just so fully engrossed in watching it, so I'm not actually looking at the comments or anything. So apologies.
Should we do have you got it ready to play?
I'm just like,
Yeah.
oh my word.
Right. We'll press it on 1. 3, 2, 1. Didn't get any adverts during that this time, which was good.
It doesn't look like there is on
man,
this one either.
it's stressed out.
If you
The
want,
link's
I
in the
can
description
moderate the comments.
if anyone wants to watch it.
What's that, Ollie?
I said, if you want, I can moderate the comments.
Appreciate it.
I
think that thing's dangerous.
myself from photos of Nemi now. Want an element of surprise.
That's not what you were like when I last spoke to you, Andy, if that is Andy. That's the other thing.
Embargo.
Andy and Laura
Exactly
both share
right.
the account. So sometimes one of them will say something. I'll be like, that's a bit odd. And then they'll be like, no, that was the other one who said that.
What's embargoed? Is that like stopped seeing?
It means like banned or
Stop
avoided
myself.
sort of thing.
Okay, yeah. Embargo was over. Okay.
What?
Yeah,
Can I
that's
ask
fair
Andy, have I got permission, or you can type it if you want? Can I tell you a little story about the when you went in the shop at Pleasure Beach? It's quite funny, but I don't want to tell it if he doesn't want me to. Oh, he's embargoed because.
Well, that woman's got a phobia of heights, and she's Portuguese, and she's coming to Blackpool Pleasure Beach. What?
Yeah, I can tell the story. If I've got it wrong, just put it in the comments. It's a short story, but he went in the shop at Pleasure Beach and he saw something that said "kiss me quick," but instead of "quick," he said the S word. And the person in the shop thought it was hilarious. And I'm like, and I thought, I wish I was there and heard that.
Portuguese escudos. Sorry, the subtitles on here is hilarious.
I like all the little side bits you do on your vlogs, Ollie, where it's just like, it's almost like you've got your vlog and then you do like little side funny bits, and it's almost like a variety show rather than just watching a vlog. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. That my Winter Wonderland vlog's good for that. If you've seen it.
No, we didn't go to
Just
Blackpool and open it. We'll probably go this year. We've got a few other things I want to do that I don't want to tell people about till we've done them, that are places in this country that not a lot of people know about.
Okay.
Loads of places to explore.
It's like sometimes. I know you can.
No, carry on.
Yeah, sometimes we want to go places and we want to go with other people, but we want to keep it a surprise till we've gone. So it's like, right, we want to go here, and we'll say the name of the town, and they're like, why do you want to go there? And we're like, well, it's a surprise, but when we get there, it's going to be really good. Gareth's here. His wife's birthday is tomorrow.
I hope you had a good birthday, Gareth.
Happy birthday.
I'm really surprised, Dave. I thought you actually did.
Yeah, apparently it was dismal, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say, I don't know, someone can tell me what episode it is at some point, and I'll see it in the future, but there is one episode of this series that I remember where they put washing up liquid in the water ride constantly, and they had to find out who was doing it. Some vandal was doing it. They kept having to shut the ride because it all foamed up. That can't be right. We've got it with subtitles on, and it said, until Georgie's gay operations manager. And I'm like,
yeah,
that can't be the right
subtitles. Why would you let... I wouldn't even let her sit at the front if she's that terrified of heights.
I wouldn't go on that ride if I was terrified of heights.
No.
Because it goes straight down in a way that doesn't feel safe.
You just slowly built up, but that's a straight... No, you're going on this big, massive ride.
I love it how he's like, no one's forcing you, but then they've like shut the whole queue so that she can go on.
No one's forcing you, but everyone's watching, and you've travelled from Portugal. Yeah. Do you want to do it?
And you're holding up this queue of paying customers.
Did they not have any theme parks in Portugal?
Yeah, they've got.
I'm sorry, like, well, at that point they probably didn't, but they probably do now.
Yeah, I agree with Tilly on that one.
The unhinged vlogs you do are my fave, Oli Mwah. Oh, thank you. I feel like all my vlogs are unhinged. I don't really take it seriously, but that's what I kind of love as well.
Yeah.
I put in a good mix, I think. I got a good mix.
Do you think you'll catch people out one day and we do a really serious one and people be like, what's this about?
Yeah.
In black and white.
Is he alright?
In black and white.
Yeah, black and white, widescreen, letterboxed. We are watching Pleasure Beach documentary episode 2. The link's in the description. I can tell you where we are if you want to watch along, Gareth. We've watched episode 1 before this. There's a woman getting on the big one. Are they offering her money?
I think they paid for her to be there.
Because it went up from 70,000 escudos to 130,000.
Yeah.
Are they paying her to go on that ride?
If I go, I'm not going at the front. Well, you don't want to go on that because that's even more terrifying.
I don't know, the back would be terrifying because you just get pulled straight down.
Yeah, oh, it's intense though. I loved it, but it's intense.
Only one decent one though, Dave. Sorry. I'm just reading the other things.
That's right, you can read it. Oh, look at that rig, that camera.
Only one decent one though, Dave.
Did you see that rig they had for the camera then? There was nowhere else she could sit.
Oh, I can't believe she's sitting on her own. Why didn't she have someone with her? Okay, that's all right. No, someone's sitting.
Yes, that is probably the only episode I remember. Probably the best episode, Gareth.
Oh.
Claim to fame. You've got to ride with Coasters with the Joneses. Look at those suits they're wearing, the ride-ups. Oh, so they were paying her, but it was only the equivalent of £500.
500 quid to go on that.
What? Just to go on the ride?
I assume so. He mentioned 500 quid and said it's funny how you change your mind when someone's pointing money at you.
Oh, they paid her £500.
I think so, yeah, because she was scared. So they kind of, I don't know. It would be interesting to try and find out if that TV show is about somewhere.
You should get her on the podcast.
She's probably still crying.
Yeah, you could. Because I watched this thing recently with like an old X Factor contestant, and it was such an interesting interview because she went through like how it all went down and how a lot of it was staged. And you could get a good interview from that as well. You could be like, so what happened? Why did you come over?
He's just demanding money now. Look, I want 500.
Yeah.
I want 500 quid if I go on Blackpool Tower. Probably.
Yeah.
Also, we've all got to sing because it's Darcy's birthday on opening weekend. From Coasters with Joneses. Look at that rig.
We'll try and get everyone to, when we're in the crowd of people, when they're all waiting for the show. That's when we sing Happy Birthday.
Oh. She's about to fall over. Now she's come off.
Do you ever do
The
like
funniest thing-
Do you ever do the like clapping game that
Sorry.
we do, where we clap at the end of Hex to see if everyone else claps?
We were, yeah, we do it all the time. Like,
We do it on the Wicker Man pre-show as well.
nice. Oh my
You'd
God,
be
that
surprised how
sounds
many
so
random
fun.
people are just like, "Oh, we're meant to clap, are we?
Yeah, everyone just
we're being sacrificed." Yeah.
Well, we do it on the. I do it on like every coaster, and like we did it on the last. It was the last Rider Icon we did. It was a full station, but I was clapping and Ben was clapping, and no one else was clapping, and it was getting to the point where I was like awkwardly clapping and cheering, and everyone was just staring at me. I was just like, bringing so much attention to myself. I loved it. It's funny. It's like, come on, light it up, guys! Woo!
Does that mean you're going to bring a cake into the park, Andy? Or...
The funniest thing happened at opening weekend. In Weatherspoons. I don't know. I'm not really sure why, but
Did you
for
sing the
some
Spoon
reason,
song from Theme Park Musical?
I haven't seen it. I've heard it's good though.
Oh, I thought they would be singing that on opening weekend at Weatherspoons.
But loads of people just clap every now and then, and I don't really understand why. But I don't know who it was, but someone someone just started singing "Happy Birthday" to our friend Kate, Theme Park Kate, and it was so funny because it wasn't her birthday, but she was so embarrassed. And the whole room joined in. It's like one of the funniest things that happened that weekend. Honestly, I was in tears of laughter.
She's going back on. They've persuaded her to go back on the ride and hold up the queue.
So next time, we're going to sing Happy Birthday to everyone and just see who joins in. That would be fun to do at Nemesis.
Well, I used to do a thing where it started because one time we were on the dungeons and I didn't want to use my real name when I got picked out. So I said Travis. And then in a later room, I got picked out again. And I just looked at everyone and I thought, I'm going to have to say Travis because they all think that's my name now. So I just said Travis again. So every time I get picked out in dungeons, I just tell them my name's Travis.
Love that.
It's like the Doctor scene, and I look round, like the people we were with, and I'm like, everyone else thinks my name's
she's on the
Travis.
ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got her on a second time.
That looks rough. I've been on it, but it didn't look.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've been up in there.
Yeah. I guess it is
She's
a bit,
not
isn't
riding
it?
it
Like,
well. That's not the best way to sit when you're riding it.
No, but she's trying to. I think she's trying to look at the floor of the carriage, so she doesn't see.
Harry
what's
said,
else
"Is there a
around
cash prize
her."
for Nemesis? No, for the catwalk."
I don't think so. We'll get some prize together, I'm sure. We've got a big box of like merchant things we always are adding to and not giving away yet.
Had over the time, yeah, that we've had along the way.
I can
so
sign something if needs be.
Yeah.
And Harry Mwah.
I was thinking, I don't know how much it costs, but you can do it. We should get 30 different channels together and do our own pack of top trumps.
Yes.
Interesting.
Funnily enough, I think the most outrageous Top Trumps pack I have is, and I bought it for a joke because it just existed, was when Harry and Meghan got married. There was one.
Love that.
The royal wedding.
What, and
They
it's about
released
them?
Top Trumps. Well, it was them and the royal family, and there was a random cat in it as well for some reason. There's JR.
JR. We love you, JR.
42 acres. That's not that big. It's only because Pleasurewood Hills always show off that they're 100 acres, don't they? And that's not a big part.
I said that's really not a big part.
Bumper boats, that reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Dave,
What's going on about this Grand Prix then? Do you reckon they're going to build a new tallest and fastest coaster in the UK?
What's that about?
So they're closing the Grand Prix at Blackpool to make way for a new ride, but the footprint of the Grand Prix is massive.
I don't think they'll try and go taller than Hyperia.
Do you not think? A lot of people think, but I don't know.
It'd be a bit like when they built Helix and they still had Kanonen at Leesburg, and it was like, well, why? I mean, they got rid of Kanonen eventually, but it was sort of like, why have you got Kanonen if you just built Helix? That's what Kanonen was doing. This feels weird if they got. It was an accelerator like Stealth, but it had a really small top hat, and then it had a layout, and then they got rid of it because obviously they built Helix, and it was like, Funnily enough, Kanonen's the ride we got off on the brake run with a battery pack, and then someone said that's not cred, so we got to go around again.
It's just Tilly's got a good question. What would you include on your Top Trumps? Like, what sort of stats would there be?
Oh, is it the stats? Is it? I don't know if she's asking what channels will be on there. I don't know. Comedy and I'll tell you one thing I've not seen, but it would sort of be funny anyway. You got all these people, including myself and Oli, who do like comedy stuff in our vlogs. Imagine if someone just did dead serious drama. You should do that, something like Downton Abbey style drama, but Alton Towers, and it's a vlog of a day.
Well, I had an idea once about having like The Only Way Is Essex style reality show, but like about theme park enthusiasts. Like kind of like stage reality drama, just like everyone getting into like pointless arguments.
I wrote up a brief script for a sitcom about a fictitious enthusiast, but someone who we've probably all met before, who's like the kind of person who thinks they know everything, but they're actually, everything they're saying is absolute rubbish, you know, and just filming it at theme parks, and that would have been good.
Lol.
Man off Blackpool show, same as man that greets you at Alton Towers Hotel. I don't know.
Man off Blackpool shows.
I don't know who that is.
So is Tilly in your vlogs as well?
Yeah, she was in the original Blackpool vlog from last year.
I thought you were going to say the original catwalk at Vampire.
Lol. Yeah, and she was in the Blackpool attractions vlog.
I'll probably get in there early, Dave, because I just don't want to. I don't know. I'm not the kind of person who's going to run to Nemesis, but I'd rather not wait too long to get in the park. So I'm probably going to get there early.
Yeah.
What
time are you going to get there, do you reckon?
Probably get there for like 8, half 8. We're staying at the hotel on the Saturday night.
I'd like to get some like solo photos because, well, there's a photography challenge still as well that I need to try and do. It's portrait this month. So I will try and have a go at it.
What would you name the Towie Coaster show?
I don't know.
The Coaster Roaster.
Do
you use the term Thuzy? Because I've had the person on the show before who claims that he made that word up.
Oh, really? Who?
Rocco from United States of Amusement and One Wheel Productions.
The coaster Huns. I don't know. The rollback. No.
I'm trying to think of like Coast Huns, and I thought Attila the Hun. And then I thought,
Oh, there's an Instagram account called Coaster Huns. It's like the best account ever. They just do like all these memes of coasters, but they're so underrated. So everyone needs to go follow Coaster Huns.
Hex is.
Oh, there's more comments. Let's have a look.
Hex will be good when it's open again.
The comments. What is going to be the name for the show?
I don't understand the way he's worded that. Is the parking 400 quid if you get there late?
I'm getting there really early as one parking for lodges that are not 400. Is it? Surely not. What?
I think he's worded that in a weird way. It's mysterious, Gareth.
So you're saying at Alton Towers that?
So basically,
I think they're staying in the
he wants to
village.
get early, but he didn't want to pay a hotel. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah.
But you guys
should have been Thomas involved. The Alton Towers Hotel, yeah.
Okay. How much was it out of interest?
It was free as long as we do a video review of the room.
Oh, okay, cool.
And that's me. To be fair, that's me being honest. So
yeah,
that was the deal I was offered. So
yeah.
Doing a mini dog.
But it's the normal hotel, which I'd like it if the normal hotel and the water park hotel were the other way around, so the normal hotel was closer to getting to the park rather than having to walk through there. I do like the water park though. It's a bit dated. They need to add stuff to it, but enthusiastic, fantastic. That's what they could call it.
Yes. The only way is enthusiast.
See, I just think restraints. That's all I think is just the word restraints. It's a bit like Cheers, but
no one knows your name.
I see.
You want to bring on
the only way is stains.
Yeah.
I can't think of a good name for. What are the kind of slang words that they use on that kind of show? I'm trying to think of words you could alliterate with theme parks and stuff.
Oh, I don't know really.
It's mostly like acronyms, isn't it?
Yeah. Ream, like.
18. BPPD.
Coaster Ream.
Coaster Ream. So Towers. Yeah. I don't know what to do about Towers because I'm working the day before.
Oh, you're going to be knackered.
Yeah.
What do you mean you don't know what to do?
Well, I'm coming, obviously, but...
Don't know what time.
Yeah.
Are you just doing the Saturday?
Yeah. Because I was going to stay at my friend's, and then we were going to go up together, but now I think Harry wants to come with, so...
Oh, Harry's always getting involved and ruining your plans.
No, I want Harry to come. No, I really want Harry to come, so we're just trying to figure it out. Because Harry is an icon.
When Gareth put that, I just imagine he stands in that pathway just watching people in the water park.
I love it.
Dave's working Friday and Sunday.
Oh, bless.
This ice show they've really bigged up, and it doesn't seem that great.
They're showing a lot of it. Where is it?
This is at Blackpool.
Oh, okay.
But it just... Oh, yes! I didn't think she'd fall over. That was brilliant.
They put so much money into this, didn't they? Like
what, the ice show or the TV show?
The ice show. And I found out why. I googled Amanda Thompson, and before she was in theme parks, she used to literally work like composing ice shows and stuff.
Scary looking ride. That doesn't look that well lit.
There's a massive light on a police officer.
No, but when it was on the park, it just seemed a
Just as you
bit.
said that.
This looks great though. Like in its prime.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That looks cool.
Oh.
With the glowing. I'm not drinking beer. I've got Monster Ultra sugar-free watermelon.
And I'm just on cola, but I am getting a bit salty at the minute.
I got Dr. Pepper. Shout out to my sponsor.
Yay! Did you get the other flavours when you're in the States or not?
I never see any, if I'm honest.
Like the cherry vanilla, stuff like that.
No, I want to, but I've just never seen it. But then again, I don't really do a lot of shopping when I'm out there. Like it's only occasionally that I'll go into like supermarket. I find it very overwhelming. They're very big.
Do you get when people hear you speak? Do they try and do a British accent?
Sometimes. I had someone who asked me if I was from France once, and I was like, no, from the UK. And then I had a guy who asked me if I knew his grandma. He was being serious. I thought he was joking.
What?
Because his grandma was from England. His grandma was from England.
Did he think you knew the royal family as well?
I haven't had that yet, but I know a few people who have. Yeah.
I bet you get a few questions about London as well.
Yeah.
It's really bad it when we've done one show and we're like, no, we're nowhere near London, mate. We used to live near-ish it, but we're nowhere near it.
Well, one time we were on Space Mountain Dave's show.
Yeah.
We had to explain why the concept of Bedford, Universal Studios Bedford as a name would be funny. Because obviously in America they don't realise that Bedford's a bit simple or like not as extravagant as say London or a big city, and we had to explain why we were laughing.
Do you think they're going to do Hagrid's?
I think they might do something similar. I think the rides are going to be downscaled a bit. I'd like to see them bring the Donkey Kong roller coaster to the English one.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be really good.
Do you think that once that's open, that concept is going to be used in a lot of parks? It just seems really unique. Like a lot of parks are going to want to do it.
Yeah, but I'd imagine that Universal will probably patent it, won't they, or patent it. The real enthusiasts of the Merlin annual pass. Oh, what, like Real Housewives? Oh my god, we could have different things and be like real enthusiasts of stage.
Oh, instead of desperate housewives, it could be desperate rewrites.
Real enthusiasts of the AP.
Yeah.
And you can do a rap song behind it if you want. AP. Yeah.
Yeah, we are the real enthusies of the AP. And we like to shout, he licks.
Well, you could just call it enthusiasm, but have "thoozy" in the middle of the word.
Theme park tycoons.
TPT.
Use
JR.
Attractions Ultimatum style show and get all of these people from the documentary on.
No, that would never happen. Well, he's dead.
Oh.
Well, no, not
going to let me wheel him in, are they?
All the other people.
Whoa, he just grabbed that kid.
St. Bernard. Like the Lager lad. Get one of them on.
No, I'm an ECC member.
Huh?
I'm just asking, are you a Roller Coaster Club of Great Britain member? I'm an ECC member.
Oh, European Coaster Club.
Yeah. Are you a member of any club?
I'm not, no, but so what are the perks? Tell me. Like what?
Well, you get into Flamingo Land cheaper, I know that.
Okay.
I remember one of the perks, and they almost got in trouble with Groenland because you get in for free. So loads of people who live in Stockholm were becoming members just so they could get into Groenland for free.
Okay.
But there's a list of perks they give out. But I know because we get a magazine every now and then, and someone got in trouble because they were showing off the magazine, and ECC said we don't mind you showing the magazine, which is weird because I thought that they wouldn't want you showing it unless you remember. They said they didn't like them showing the sheet at the back with all the perks for that year because every year they change.
Okay.
But I'm tempted to join Ace because they're doing a UK trip this year, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
But ECC's, I mean, the thing with ECC is it's meant to be an annual thing, but the way they do it is it's for like 6 editions of the magazine, and they spend so long getting them out. I haven't paid, I think it was 25 quid. Last time I paid that was about 2.5 years ago because I haven't got my 6 issues yet. So your actual membership lasts a long time.
Okay.
It's worth looking into.
First drop. It's all right. I've not done a trip in a while, but then I just organise mine now.
We're very lucky. But yeah, that's quite an interesting documentary.
Mike's here. Mike from America.
On it all. Hey, Mike. Hope you well.
He lives in New York. You've been there recently, Ollie.
Yeah, I just got back from there yesterday, actually.
He swears by New York pizza and Starbucks and Spirit jerseys. Are you a fan of Spirit jerseys?
I don't actually own any. I'm not a fan, but I just don't own any.
Because on April 4th, Mike's from New York and Cherie from Myrtle Beach are going to compete in a load of Disney quizzes.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And it's going to be full on see who's the best.
Yeah.
That's April 4th, that's happening.
Okay.
I'm all right, Rachel, by the way. And also, this top, if you really want to know, I got it off Amazon. So it's just like a cheap hoodie. In case you want to get one of your own, Tilly.
Yeah, go check out Mike. He does, I'm not sure about the other stuff he does, but he does a lot of food reviews. I think a lot of them are from Disney and things, but he does other ones as well. And he's going to be on.
And Mike can paint with the colours of the wind.
That's a Pocahontas reference, isn't it?
That was a Pocahontas reference that I did on the earlier one.
If anyone want to ask any questions before we wrap this, do you want to promote some stuff before we wrap this up, Ollie?
Hell yeah. So,
Go on.
I've just dropped a vlog today from Blackpool opening weekend, and there's a vlog coming soon from Six Flags Magic Mountain.
Yay!
I'm going to be at Nemesis on the 16th for an exclusive fan meetup, so I expect a few people to be there.
And the catwalk show.
Definitely.
The catwalk competition.
And
that's the first time it's ever happened at Alton Towers.
I know, it's literally going to be a world's first, like, and Towers love that, so.
They do.
Yeah.
It's a world first walk.
Go subscribe.
It's a world first walk.
I'm going to plug
That's
the book.
what it is.
Description, links in the description for the US or the UK Amazon page for that. So just check it out because it's
I own
it's
2
decent.
copies. They're very good.
You're going 2 copies.
Awesome.
Yeah, I got one for Harry.
Oh.
A Day 2 Chesterton vlog's coming out as well, is it?
Ooh.
Oh yeah, we filmed a Chesterton vlog back in July with Tilly and our other friend Eloise, and I just never got around to editing it. And then just like, you know, like new things keep happening that are like
So it gets pushed back
in the grand scheme of like theme parks. I was just there. So I will eventually get to it. Eventually.
The Joneses are asking, does your job make it easy to visit parks around the world? Do you get enough time?
Yeah, so sometimes I do. Like if I get a day off, like a full day, then I'll be able to do it. So I did Knott's Berry Farm and Six Flags Magic Mountain and Fun Spot Atlanta. I went Shanghai Disney.
I think when you went,
yeah.
I think when you went Knott's Berry Farm, the day after, the carpetbagger went to Knott's Berry Farm and vlogged as well. And I was like, the difference between the two. I was like, no, you just missed each other. I'm a big fan of his as well, so.
I'm not sure about Scorpion Express.
Silly question. Isn't it not still there? It was, I don't know what's
what I thought.
I thought they were on about changing it, weren't they? Like,
It's
they're
a shame because it
retheming
was a
weren't
decent
they?
ride, actually.
I thought they were retheming it or something, or got rid of the flames, the pyrotechnics.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It was
next
still there
week.
last season. It was just like SBM
Ooh.
Gnome. I've got
Not
one
sure about
question. Are you
that.
guys going to be at Chessington this year?
I'll probably go at some point. The weird thing is about Chessington is, I know I've not been in a few years. I know
Yeah.
it's probably wrong now. It's changed. But whenever I think of
Yeah.
Chessington, the first thing I think of is there's a lot of litter there.
I think of capybaras because I know they're there now.
They're back. They brought them back from the dead.
So
Yeah, they are
I'll-
there. Yeah.
Most likely, I'll probably go this year.
Wild Moose coming. I hope the Wild Moose
Will
is
it?
getting there. That'd be cool. That was a cool little
That would be
coaster.
really good. Yeah, they should get rid of Rattlesnake and put the Wild Moose there.
And then next week, I'm going to do something a bit different. I decided, I don't know who we're going to have on. We'll have some random people on. Anyone who wants to talk about Nemesis,
gosh.
because it's 9 days left today. But
Wow.
When is it?
what, Nemesis?
Is it no? Is it next Thursday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's always on a
next
Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday night. You know what that means?
14th.
Anyone can
Yes.
come on, I think. Like, if anyone's in the comments or wants to talk about... We're going to talk about Nemesis. Maybe someone will talk about John Wardley. And then...
I finish at 4. I might be able to come on.
Yay, that'd be brilliant.
and Harry will come on, and
Yeah.
you have to get that Coaster Queen. Not the Coaster Queen, that Coaster Queen.
That Coaster Queen. Yeah, I'm sure he'd love to come on. That'd be fantastic.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, Zufari. The best thing about Zufari that I think's funny is when someone gets that seat at the front in the middle, so they just got a wall
What, in the
on the
truck?
truck. Yeah, if you sat in the middle at the front, it's like, oh, I've just got this truck in front of me. This is great.
That's like
Yeah,
the Toby
yeah.
Twister one. isn't
Oh
it?
yeah, the Toby thing at Drayton Manor.
Yeah.
You can get a seat that's just in front of a wall.
It's just like you sat there and like, I'll sit where the face is.
Oh,
And you're
before we go,
"Oh,
are you
this is fun,
excited
I can
about?
see through it."
Are you excited about the wave?
I'm excited for the wave, yeah, but I'm more excited to get lifted and launched into 2024.
Oh, he's learned the lingo.
Ooh.
No, yeah, I'm
Oh,
excited for the wave, but I'm
amazing.
not. I've seen that it's got shin guards, which I'm not excited about.
Lifted and launch is quite a good
Are you
name.
gonna like
for
it?
your
It's
show.
only got lap bars.
Pardon?
The wave
And
has only
shin
got lap
guards.
bars.
I'm not too sure. Is it going to be very similar to G-Force in terms of my fears? I do not know. So we'll have to see. Because I
coming on
prefer
Nemesis?
overhead ones. I don't prefer the.
Mama D's in the chat.
I don't trust my body with the restraints that just go on my lap, sort of thing. I just don't trust them.
Hello, Debbie. Debbie, friend of ours in the States.
Hey, Debbie. Hope you're well.
We'll be there on Saturday night in the chat, no doubt.
Mhm.
Saying hello to Debbie again.
Yeah.
What were you going to say? Did Ollie say something before I interrupted?
I can't remember.
So go check out Ollie's links in the description. Have a look, see if you want to buy a book. Put description for what we watched tonight in case you're watching some catch up. But if you get to this point,
I would love to explore.
I have got a photography challenge. I'm just going to say, just tag me if you put it on your stories, on Instagram. Basically, the prompt that we've got for March this month is portrait. So obviously, any interpretation of what portrait is, you take a photo of it and you just tag me in it, Stacey_L2E.
LoveTwoExplore.
And then I will happily share it on my stories. It's just like a little way of like promoting you guys as well yourselves, and just build up the community a bit as well. But I just love my photography, but also it's nice just to have that bit of mindfulness as well and just take a
And just to top all that, Dave has got a new phone.
Ooh,
Showing up tonight.
use it.
What phone?
But you know I am on Insta, so
I just want to say to Mike
not too far.
Klemovich and Debbie Mama D, they call her, go check out Ollie's, I'll put the link to the description, Ollie's vlogs. That's what all British people are like when cameras aren't on them usually. His vlogs are great. Like, here's the flagship person to represent us. Because I know they're both in the States, so I want to watch that. But yeah, I think we're done. If anyone wants to come on next week, join the people that are coming on. We're going to talk about Nemesis. 9 days today till Nemesis Reborn. I don't know if I told you, Ollie. When I saw the logo, I didn't realise the eye was part of an eyeball. I just thought there was a circle on the I and the S, so the logo would read Nemesis is reborn, but apparently it's not.
Oh yeah, I'm just seeing that as well.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, Nemesis. Yeah, okay.
But just to explain for people with photography, portrait could just be a picture of someone, probably with like a roller coaster in the background or something, or I don't know, just anything really. Just anything, whatever you think of. I always think of like when I draw my art and then of someone and then portrait of that as well.
I always think of something that's not landscape.
Everything's different. Definitely not landscape.
Did you
throw that in the bin?
Do you know our catchphrase before we go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the rear view. No, what is it?
That was it. That was half of
Because
it.
for now.
Oh yeah. We'll see you in the rear view because for now we're gone.
Yay!